Alright, now what follows next is probably one of the most interesting cutscenes without words. So you just, really for this scene, you just gotta sit back and watch. I'll be quiet and let you guys watch. And they end by moonwalking. Great performance. Truly stirring. There's no idea about the true sanctum, really. Jen and Graydon, they are prisoners. No. Yeah, they're prisoners. How awful. That's the best you got. Yes, they can be saved. Yeah, of course Felix should protect them. The Great Healer has been very quiet. And apparently he has been communing with the Wise One. Apparently he has seen it before. Volcano destroy Vale. He gets knowledge from above. The answer is... Survey says... It's impossible to stop the eruption. Vale will be... safe. The Wise One will make sure the lava doesn't reach the village, but we did erupt a volcano. We may be in a little bit of trouble for this down the road. We'll see. What's the matter, Great Healer? The village will be destroyed, won't it? Something even more dreadful than Vale's destruction looms ahead. Honestly, what could be more dreadful than the destruction of your entire village? Which is exactly Garrett's question. A terrible power. The elemental star gems house incredible power. And Vale has been guarding those gems, apparently. Even though they didn't know it, the elemental lighthouses will loose that power upon the world. Once the power of the gems has been released, the whole world will what? The Wise One wants to get the gems back, doesn't he? Of course he does. Or no, apparently not. This world is ours to save or destroy. Our inaction may bring about its destruction. We cannot hope for salvation, we must only hope for ourselves. What can we do? He's going to charge us. It's our fate alone to gather back the elemental stars. Although Garrett's grandfather says we're only children. The Wise One has spoken. Each of you shares responsibility for this. Now you must make your own decision. So Garrett's going to let me decide for him. And so now I'm going to pause here for a second. I'm going to make a choice. This is a funny little sequence that the game developers left in that I found purely actually by accident. I was looking up a Ginny guide to make sure I hadn't missed any, and I found this one on GameSpot. Now, of course, your regular hero would say, yes, of course we're going to accept responsibility for the fate of the land. However, if you say no, now I'm going to say no, I'm going to show you this. We're going to have to come back to this, but that's all right. The mayor can't blame us. He couldn't do it if he was in our shoes. And now I'm actually free to walk around. Now I'm going to get this far, and the healer is going to tell me something. He says, once you step outside the village, you cannot take back your decision. Think about it before you leave the sanctum. So we have a chance to come back and say yes, but if we leave, this is what happens. And so the world began drifting towards its fated destruction. That's right, we just let the world be destroyed by being lazy. It's pretty much the only game over you get in this game. So now we can go back to the Great Healer and be asked the question again. And this time we are actually going to say yes. Because we do want to save the world, we don't want to end the Let's Play right there. I just wanted to show you guys the game over screen because it was hilarious. I thought. I mean, I've never seen a scripted game where you could just say, no, I'm not going to save the world. You accept you can't mean it. You know what? You chose to... Exactly. You chose to put your lot in with mine, and when I say I'm going to save the world, you're going to come with, sucker. Give us your next command. And lo and behold, did the Wise One appear to give us his next command. He'll be watching us closely, so choose wisely. That was the Wise One, yes indeed. What did it say? You just heard what it said, didn't you? Felix must unlock the power. Find the lighthouses. You'll have the guidance of the elemental stars. No, actually we won't, but that's alright. Then what? What should you do there, huh? One last bit of advice. Seek the Djinn. I'm sorry. They'll prove useful. More than most likely in this review, I'm going to end up saying Djinn instead of Jinn, just because when I first started playing this game, I was not educated enough to know how to say the word Jinn, so I started putting an I between the D and the J and calling them Djinn. So that's probably going to happen, and I apologize when it does. Is there anything else you can tell them? Nope. He's out of it. He's got nothing left. It's all up to us. So, can we have control, please? Maybe? Maybe not. Nope. Isn't it almost time to meditate? You know, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Oh yeah, meditation, let's go. Looking for any excuse to not be in the room with us. What good are those guys, sending children off with no help or destination? She agrees, but what? Didn't give you much of a choice, that's true. They did not give me much of a choice. Then, when should they go? Doesn't sound like we can afford to wait, so, immediate departures for all. Nope, tomorrow, that's right. So we get one last night at home. And we get to hear the lovely inn music that we'll probably be hearing a lot during this game. Just because I like to keep everyone alive and well. We're leaving Vale on a journey. Everybody in town has showed up to say goodbye, except for the dog. Stupid dog.